Missed the kickoff by the Lakers. Returned to the 30-yard line by the Lions. Hayden Coppage, the quarterback for West Linn here. Just got set up, had a little bit of an internet connection issue, but we are back on and broadcasting from West Linn High School. A false start against the Lions to start the drive. It's a 5-yard penalty for a 1st and 15. On the field for Lakers is the defense, arguably the best defense in the state. The ball is snapped, handed off to the left, cuts back to the right. Stopped by Austin Fonts and eventually brought down by Mitch Lomax on the tackle.
You're going to have this seat.
Okay. No gain on the play. A 2nd and 15 for the Lions. Two receivers out wide. Drops back. He looks left. He throws. It's a good ball. Nick Bunick trips up a little bit on the coverage. The ball is caught and moved ahead for just about 16 yards and a West Linn first down. Nick Bunick looked to lose his footing there on the coverage. Ball will be placed on the 40-yard line here. One receiver out far right, drops back, fakes the handoff, looks left. Ball is out of his hands, caught by number 2, Jared Howard, and brought down by number 20 for the Lakers, Neil Wagner. That'll be a pickup of just about 8 yards, setting up a 2nd and 2 for the Lions. A couple good plays, a couple good pass plays by young quarterback for the Lions, Hayden Coppage. A lot of receivers on the field for the Lions here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. In the shotgun formation, 1 running back in the backfield. Ball snapped, handoff to the right. Andrew Wren initially in on the tackle, pushed out of bounds by Andrew Wren and Michael Weiss, along with Austin Fonts at the end of the play. Jordan Horak subs into the game. The Lakers take out a linebacker and put in a safety after seeing the Lions have some success early in the game with the passing. Okay. 3 receivers to the wide side in shotgun once again. Ball is snapped. Fake handoff. Oh, and a huge hit from Nick Bunick. The screen pass to the left. Very quick, but Nick Bunick reacted quickly and got there and just about met him as the ball got there as well. Oftentimes those are the type of plays where you see penalties for leading with the head when on the head-to-head collisions, but Nick Bunick did a good job of staying down, making a good form tackle. The Lions staying in shotgun here. 3 receivers to the right. A flag before the ball is snapped here. Looks to be a delay of game, and it is. That'll push the Lions back 5 more yards, setting up about 2nd and 18. A little bit of positive news for the Lakers here. The same formation from West Linn here as they break the huddle. Out to the left for the Lakers, a defensive back. Chandler Kelly, Jack Anderson. Rolls back left, throws middle, Mitch Lomax. Sorry, Nick Underwood, the nearest man to the ball, but the ball was dropped by Lions running back out of the backfield there. The junior, number 42, Louis Germain for the Lions. Third and very, very long here for the Lions. They break once again in the shotgun. Lakers don't bring a lot of pressure. He throws the ball deep. Oh, Neil Wagner almost gets a hand on it. And he just might have. Result of the play, an incompletion. And a 4th and long as the Lions look to punt it off here. Gavin Anderson here on the punt for the Lions. Deep back for the Lakers is Jack Anderson. Neil Wagner lines up on the left side. Could be rushing here. Looks like he might create. Oh, he is blocked, and the ball is deep to Jack Anderson. Short. Looks like there will be no return as the ball is bouncing around the 30-yard line, and that's where it will be downed. 31-yard line. The Lakers come onto the field looking to start their first possession. In at quarterback is number 10, Justin Rupee. Lakers have had a lot of trouble keeping the quarterbacks healthy this year. Justin Rupee has been out with a fracture in his foot, but is back this week and looking to lead the Lakers on a successful first drive. A lot of talk of Jack Anderson potentially playing some quarterback in a Wildcat type of set. Moving younger players up. Junior Jordan Horak also has some experience. I wouldn't expect to see a ton of passing from the Lakers here. An easy screen play to Jack Anderson to start the game, though. He moves up just about 6 or 7 yards, breaks a tackle or two, and is down at the 39-yard line. A successful first play by the Lakers. And good to see Justin Rupee on point after his first game back. Or, pardon me, after his first game off, and this being his first game back after just about a week or two. The Lakers in the I formation in the backfield. Connor Griffin and Nick Pallarmini split out to the left. Justin Rupee hands off to J.B. Holmes, who stays inside the tackles and moves it forward for just about 6 yards on the first down.
Sorry, you're not going to be able to pass through here.
On the run, number 2, J.B. Holmes. On the tackle for West Linn, number 72.
Just go up.
Caleb Alfrey. Gains division for Lake Oswego first downs, 1st and 10. Ball's at the 43.
The Lakers back on the ball here. He fakes it, and he looks deep for Nick Pallarmini, who makes the catch at the 20. He breaks to the 10, the 5, and Nick Pallarmini is in the end zone for a touchdown. A great ball by Justin Rupee here. A little short, but Nick Pallarmini saves it and makes a great run to finish off the touchdown for the Lakers. On for the PAT is number 15, Griffin Graves. Graves suffered a small injury in last game for the Lakers. A little bit of concern about whether or not he would be ready for today's game. But he looks to be on the field and doing well. Holder Jordan Horak puts it down. Graves gets the kick up and through the uprights. 7-0 Lakers here with 8 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first quarter. A very successful first drive, only about 3 plays for the Lakers. Lakers back on the field to kick off here. Griffin Graves once again out to kick the ball off. And he kicks it a little bit left, but a very deep kick. Return to the 15-yard line. Okay. Some great coverage by the Lakers there. Westland looks to put together a little more successful of a second drive. A drive that was stalled by a couple penalties, a couple incompletions on the last possession. Lakers have 2 safeties in the game. This is an adjustment from the first possession. They were getting hurt a little bit on the passing game, decided to throw Jordan Horak in there at safety as well. Help out Jack Anderson a little. This time it's a handoff up the middle. Tackle looks to be by number 42, Nick Underwood, with help from Austin Fonts. It's just about a pickup of 3, maybe 2 yards. Second and 8 for the Lions. Once again in shotgun. After having some early success, they decided to stay in the shotgun. Spread out some receivers. Coppage drops back, looks left. Complete. No yards after the catch as Nick Underwood was right on top of that play. That'll create a 3rd and 3 for the Lions here as the Lakers hope to get a stop. Once again, still 2 safeties even on the short yardage play. Westland comes out with a quick snap in the I formation. Mitch Lomax breaks into the backfield, pushes him outside, brought down by Spencer Anderson. That will create a 4th down situation. And the Lions look like they're a little too deep in their territory to go for it. They'll kick it off once again to Jack Anderson.
Back to punt will be number 9, Gavin Anderson. Back to receive, number 11, Jack Anderson.
And the ball is snapped. The punt's off, and it's deep, but there is Lions great coverage. And Jack Anderson chooses not to pick the ball up, play it safe, and bring the Lakers back onto the field here for their second possession.
And the kick rolls down to the 35-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 for the Lakers.
Back on the field once again, number 10, Justin Rupi. As the officials are calling for a timeout. Looks to be something wrong with either the time clock or the coaches have a question. Time clock looks to be corrected about 5 minutes and 50 seconds, but they're trying to communicate with the booth here. Looking to make a change. Having a little bit of trouble with the board here, as I don't think we're going to be playing a 65-minute game. Clock set to 6 minutes and 7 seconds as the clock ran off on the punt while it was not touched by the receiving team. Therefore, the clock should have not gone as far. And the ball is snapped. Pump fake. Rupi looks to Lomax, who catches it. Another great ball by Rupi. Having a lot of success early here, which is great news for the Lakers.
Picks up 1st down for the Lakers. Be 1st and 10 like Oswego.
That will be good enough for a 1st down as the Lakers look to huddle up and get back on the ball here. Lakers set up I formation. Mitch Lomax at tight end to the left. Palomini and Griffin out to the right. Handed off to J.B. Holmes, who is stopped for little to no gain by number 40, that is Kevin Edwards, the junior.
Kevin Edwards and number 77, Ben Harrod. Pick up of 1, brings up
A little bit of a miscommunication by the Laker line there. 2nd and 8 here. The same formation from the Lakers, under center for the most part. Nick Underwood at fullback, JB Holmes at tailback. Ball is snapped, pitches to the right, looks to be good amount of room. A flag is down. A flag is down. A great run by JB Holmes, but we think this one's going to be coming back here. Looks to be in the area of holding as the refs talk it over. That is the call, holding on the Lakers. And that is a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, which was just about the line of scrimmage. Lakers look like they will be in a just about a 2nd and 18 here. Coach Corrin not very happy about the call.
Holding penalty puts the ball back to the 43-yard line.
Holding looked to be on someone in the interior line.
2nd down and 21.
Lakers back on the ball here. Same formation once again. Neil Wagner in at tight end. Justin Rupi drops back. A pass to Connor Griffin, who catches it, fakes inside, gets back outside, and is taken down at just about the original line of scrimmage for a 3rd and 8. Another good ball by Rupi. Connor Griffin, extremely reliable receiver for the Lakers, with a good catch in his first of the day. 3rd down and just about 9 or 10 yards here as the Lakers hope to convert. 3 receivers to the left: Anderson, Pallarmini, Romello Washington. In the shotgun, JB Holmes in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Rupi drops back a lot of time. Sees Connor Griffin. A great ball and another great catch by Connor, and that'll be a 1st down for the Lakers once again. Westland had very good coverage on that play. Both the cornerback over the top and their outside linebacker dropped back, but not enough to stop the play. Good placement of the pass near the sideline by Rupi. In shotgun is Jack Anderson, the Wildcat formation here. He snaps and runs outside left, but cuts it back up and is only able to gain just about 1 yard. That was the first time we've seen the Wildcat formation this game. Had a little bit of success with the Wildcat against Southridge last week. And with the quarterback situation, our technical errors are continuing, hopefully not noticeably. Had to go buy a mobile hotspot before the game, but hopefully all is working and functioning properly. Looks to be a false start on the Lakers there. 2nd and 15 as they take the ball once again. 2 receivers to the right, Anderson and Griffin. Nick Pallarmini on the left, JB Holmes in the backfield. Ball is snapped, pump fake, and Jack Anderson with a great catch in the middle of the field. My apologies, not the pump fake, but a fake handoff to JB Holmes as Justin Rupi looked up and fired it to Jack Anderson, who made a great catch, showing great body control as he came down with that one. Just about 25-yard gain. Anderson looks to be in at the Wildcat once again. You can find Jack Anderson just about in on every single play for the Lakers, whether it's punt return, offense, defense at safety, of course, offense at receiver, and now showing off his skills at quarterback in the Wildcat. Jack runs to the right, gets a block from Nick Underwood, pushes it forward for just about 5 yards. Initial contact was just after the line of scrimmage, but Anderson kept his legs moving, Made about 5 yards. Looks to be a 2nd and 5 for the Lakers.
Picks up 5. Picks up
And
second
Jack
down
Anderson
5.
gets a very well-deserved break.
Ball's at the 13.
A timeout on the field. Ref's not signaling who called the timeout. Still no sign, but a timeout on the field by the referees. Ruby back in the game at quarterback. I formation with Spencer Anderson in the backfield. Pitch to left. Anderson takes it. He cuts up the middle, bounces it back outside and into the end zone.
Pitch out to number 33.
A beautiful run by Spencer Anderson on his first play from scrimmage at running back. Now Spencer Anderson always had the capability of being a successful running back. 7th and 8th grade. Was a star running back in youth football. When he hit the freshman level, he was the freshman running back. After hitting sophomore level and seeing his size, that he was becoming pretty big for a running back, they put him at the D line. This year, after Stephen Long graduated, Anderson was considered for the possibility of running back. And he showed why on that play as he got outside quick. Bounced it inside, bounced it back out, and no line was going to catch him. Meanwhile, the extra point kicked through by Griffin Graves, putting the Lakers up 14-0.
Once again, if you haven't had the opportunity to buy your 50/50 raffle ticket,
Just about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first quarter. All Lakers so far.
the third quarter. So you have the opportunity to buy a raffle ticket. And you still have an opportunity to buy a raffle ticket to attempt the field goal kick at the 20-yard line during halftime. Still those raffle tickets up until partway through the second quarter when we'll draw your number. Thank you.
Griffin Graves
Oswego, number 15.
on to kick the ball off.
Back for West Linn, number 2, Howard, and number 4, Tour.
Lakers lined up for the kickoff. Graves kicks it off deep and left once again. Bobbled, but it's being brought back. He tries to bounce it outside and is stopped by what looks like to be number 8, Romello Washington on the stop. Well, I believe it. No, actually number 9, Chandler Kelly on the stop. PA announcer for West Linn made the wrong call. Lakers back onto the field here after 2 very successful defensive drives. Lions break the huddle. Once again, Hayden Coppage in at quarterback. 4 receivers spread out throughout the field. Ball snapped, not a lot of pressure. Handed off. Neil Wagner with the tackle there, coming from the weak side all the way over to make the play.
On the tackle, number 20, Neil Wagner. Picks up 4, second down and 6. Ball's at the 21.
Neil Wagner plays razor laser for the Lakers, a hybrid of really most positions, as he can sometimes line up on the line, sometimes lines up back, sometimes plays in coverage. A very versatile player for the Lakers, along with Romello Washington, his counterpart on the other side. Handed off once again. Neil Wagner once again on the stop, this time for a larger gain for the Lions. Set up for a 3rd and 3 here after back-to-back stops by Wagner.
Ball's near the 26.
Lions on the ball. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Coppage in the backfield, along with running back number 42. Ball's handed off up the middle. He bounces it outside. Chandler Kelly comes all the way from the cornerback spot to get in on the action, but not in time as West Linn converts the first down.
Range carry good for a first down. 1st and 10 for West Linn. Ball spotted
Running back Louis Germain with a great play there for the Lions as he looked to be bottled up in the backfield but bounced it outside for the first down. A flag thrown by the ref before the Lions do anything. I believe that's an illegal substitution call. The Lions broke the huddle with more than 11 players, creating a penalty flag. That'll be a 5-yard penalty, I believe. First and 15 for the the Lions.
Dead ball foul called against the Lions, 5-yard penalty. Puts the ball back to the 24-yard line, first down 15.
In the shotgun are the Lions with 2 running backs, a unique formation. One is sent in motion outside, the ball snapped, pump faked left, and a screen pass intercepted by Spencer Anderson. And that is very rare that you see that. An interception by the defensive lineman, Spencer Anderson. The Lions tried to pump fake to the right and come back to the left on a screen pass to their running back. But Coppage did not see Anderson there to snuff it out. And that will create the Lakers' third possession of the game at just about the 20-yard line. Lakers probably will look to strike quickly here with Rupee in the backfield. I would expect it to go to Connor Griffin on this play. He drops back. He looks to Connor Griffin. Thrown up. That's a touchdown for Connor. If you're a Laker fan and you saw that ball go up, you knew it was a touchdown right off the bat. The usual big play from Connor Griffin as the Lakers take the 21-0 lead. It's 20 points pending the extra point here. Graves on the field to kick it through. Ball is placed down, and the ball is up and through. 21-0 Lakers, and we are not even done with the first quarter here.
And with 27.5 seconds to go in the first quarter, 21-yard pass completion from number 10, Roop to
And the Lakers will have to bring out the kickoff team once again. This game is going just about exactly how the Lakers would have hoped. Jared Howard deep to receive for the Lions. The ball is kicked deep left once again. And Howard takes the ball at about the 5. Brings it more to the middle, cuts back outside. Neil Wagner in on the initial stop, but then taken out by Travis Sanders, number 30 for the Lakers. He is pumped about that. A junior, worked his way up through the program, now getting some respect on the JV or on the varsity level. Lions on the field once again in the shotgun here. Ball is snapped, looks right, sees nothing. He has a receiver out to the right. He finally spots him. The catch is made, but he is eventually brought down by Michael Weiss on the tackle for the Lakers. A very short game. Coppage lucky just to get rid of that ball. And that will end the first quarter. Lakers up 21-0. Coach Corey applauding the team as they come off the field.
We'd like to thank Prudential Farrell for all your real estate needs. See Sean Farrell. He's the person to see for sponsoring this year's program. Also like to thank Summit Chiropractic, the proud and continuing supporter of Westland football, located at the top of the hill, Safeway Mall.
And Westland will be starting their drive at one play into the drive. Be about 2nd and 7 or 8 for the Lions as they start this possession, as I'm visited by Westland legend himself, CJ Sitton. The Lions on the ball here. 2 receivers to the left on the wide side, 1 on the right. Ball is snapped. Coppage looks left, throws it out to the running back out of the backfield, who makes a nice cut to the middle, but does not make it too far with Spencer Anderson and Michael Weiss on the stop. Dalton Tour on the catch.
Picks up a couple, brings up 3rd down and 5. Ball's at the 25.
Dalton Tour, not the biggest player on the field, but certainly very quick. Almost made a play there, but eventually stopped by Anderson. Spencer Anderson once again having a great game. A package of 4 receivers to the left here for the Lions. And a draw. Oh, Spencer Anderson catches him. And if he didn't, that could have been a first down for the Lions. That was a big play by Anderson once again. And that will cause the Lions to punt. Jack Anderson deep. Most teams smart enough to kick it short or out of bounds to avoid Anderson. Much like teams in the NCAA avoid DeAnthony Thomas. Ball is kicked. Jack Anderson catches it. He makes the first man miss, cuts up, and is stopped at the 48-yard line. The Lakers will have great field position to start this drive. And we'll see who comes in, if Jack Anderson will run the Wildcat or if we'll have Rupi back at quarterback here. Definitely, if this game gets out of hand, you will not see Rupi at all. The Lakers will do just about anything to preserve their quarterbacks. As we get further into the season, you'll see a lot more younger guys getting in the game for the Lakers. Near slot right, the formation for the Lakers. A fullback and a running back. There's a pump fake. Mitch Lomax. Justin Rupi, a great ball. Mitch Lomax is in the open. Down to the 15 and tackled by 2 different Lions. Jared Howard in on the tackle. Mitch Lomax was caught up at the line of scrimmage. Justin Rupi bought a little bit of time, and when Lomax got out, Rupi put a great pass on him. And that's a huge game for the Lakers as they gain a little bit closer. Two receivers in, Palomino to the left, Griffin to the right, Holmes in the backfield. Handoff to Holmes, who comes up the middle, but there is not a lot doing, only about 3 yards on the play.
Good evening, Laker fans. If you are just joining us, we do apologize about the technical difficulty. We failed to be live. We will be on demand. We should be live right now, but on demand we'll have the entire game coverage, which will be uploaded immediately after the conclusion of the game. So please stay tuned to see that if you want to see the first quarter of the game. Again, we do apologize about the first quarter being not being live, but it will be on demand. Keep apprised. Please tweet at us at Lake Abroad, and I'll turn it back to Daniel. Thank you.
person needs to worry about.
So it's on demand, but now we're live again.
Savings all year long.
Back live here. Lakers after a big completion to Mitch Lomax. Jack Anderson in at the Wildcat here for the Lakers. Fakes the handoff, looks left. A pass from Jack Anderson to Nick Pallarmini, and that is Pallarmini's second touchdown of the game. And Jack Anderson, the receiver turned quarterback, completes the pass to Pallarmini. Oh, but there's a flag on the field. And it is on the Lakers. I believe that to be illegal, an illegal formation there. And that will negate the touchdown by the Lakers, pushing them back 10 yards. Check that, 5 yards, as the Lakers will bring Anderson back on the field. Jack has not been playing quarterback for much time at all. Rupee's had a very good game so far, completing two touchdown passes and an array of other great throws from Rupee. Here for the Lakers, two receivers split to the left, Griffin and Nick Pallarmini. Romello Washington to the right. Jack Anderson fakes the handoff, takes it up the middle, bounces it to the outside, but is caught up. And that will set up a 3rd and 5 for the Lakers here. Rupee looking to get some rest after his first 3 very successful possessions. But now they're giving the play to Rupees. He'll come in and run the offense here on this critical 3rd down for the Lakers. JB Holmes in at running back. A very exciting game for the Lakers so far. A big touchdown catch by Connor Griffin on the very last series. Rupee fakes the handoff, looks left, almost picked off. Nick Underwood breaks it up. For those of you just starting to tune in, that is not the way the game has gone so far. Just about every pass from Rupee has been completed so far in this game. A really impressive showing, seeing as he's missed the past couple weeks with a foot injury. Also with touchdowns in the game so far, Spencer Anderson on a 25-yard touchdown run, sweeping to the left. And Nicholas Pallarmini on a deep bomb on the very first drive of the game. Griffin Graves on to attempt the field goal at just about 25 yards, and it's through the uprights. A big kick from Graves. That'll take it 24-0 Lakers. With just about just about 9 minutes and 3 seconds. Couldn't see the top of that 9 there. The kickoff squad for the Lakers getting a lot of work early in this game. After 4 scoring possessions and them kicking off the game to start, this will be the 5th time you'll see them on the field. On Twitter through Laker Broadcasting, getting a lot of support from old players. Ex-Lakers rooting for their team. Griffin Graves on to kick off. Griffin Graves on to kick off once again. He lines it up. Back deep is Jared Howard for the Lions. And it goes to Howard once again. Takes it at the 5. Brings it to the middle. He's been bouncing it out right for most of the game. He'll try that again. Chandler Kelly along with Neil Wagner in on the stop. Some big-time players for the Lakers today. Spencer Anderson and Neil Wagner both have had great games on the defensive end so far. Anderson actually with an interception from the D-line position earlier in this game. Now in at the D-line, Andrew Wren and Jack Quinn. But all in all, an incredible defensive showing from the Lakers here after a little bit of a struggle last week against Southridge. Handoff out to the right. Brought down by number 8, Romello Washington on the stop. Jack Anderson also in there to help out. Second down and 6 coming up for the Lions here. Lions on the ball in the I formation. Receivers split out to both sides. Coppage fakes the handoff, looks deep. Oh, the ball is tipped and caught by Horak, who brings it up the left side and trucks over a Lion on the way out of bounds. Horak once again with 2 interceptions last week against Southridge and another one there. Horak and Jack Anderson, probably the 2 most active safeties in the league, arguably the state. Jack Anderson led the state in interceptions last year as a junior with 11. Horak this year trying to keep up with 3 himself. In the I formation, 2 receivers to the right, Justin Rupi in at quarterback. And a pitch out to Spencer Anderson. It's only his 2nd carry of the game. His first was a touchdown. That one not as much going on. A loss of 3 by Anderson. Coming into the game is Jack Anderson along with J.B. Holmes. J.B. Holmes playing the running back position. 2nd and 13 for the Lakers. A little bit of a stall here on the last possession and what might be here. Hopefully not for the Lakers, as they had a very successful first quarter and beginning of the second quarter. Ball snapped. Ruby looks left. A great ball. Connor Griffin with the catch once again. Extremely reliable. If the ball goes his way, you know he's going to come up with that thing 9 times out of 10, if not more.
Picks up 8, brings up 3rd down and 2.
Palomini and Griffin being split out to the same side once again. Austin Wright in at fullback, Holmes at running back. Ruby takes a snap, hands it up the middle to J.B. Holmes, who pushes forward and gets 7 yards, much more than enough to. Much more than they needed for the first down there, as J.B. Holmes makes a substantial gain. First and 10 as the Lakers enter the red zone here. J.B. Holmes to the left. Gets just about as much as he can as he pushes that up for about 6 yards. The Lakers have had a lot of success on offense so far this game. Probably more impressive is the fact that they have not just had one weapon. They've used a lot of players getting the offense going. Touchdowns from Palomini, Griffin, J.B. Holmes, or scratch that, Spencer Anderson, and a field goal by Griffin Graves, really spreading the ball out, making it really tough for the Lions to know who to defend here. 2 receivers, 1 on each side, handed off to Holmes, right, leads it, Holmes breaks it into the end zone, and that is another touchdown for the Lakers. J.B. Holmes with the touchdown. Just another Laker with a touchdown in this game, really spreading it out once again. Nobody with more than 1. Graves once again was questionable for today's game. Thought maybe he would be injured, but came out before the game, and the coaches determined he was good to go. Snap is put down by Horak. Graves kicks it up, and it's good once again. Graves proving to be very reliable for the Lakers. Once again, the kickoff team back on the field here for the Lakers. This game got out of hand quickly. I'd say most of the credit goes to the defense on that end, along with a very, very strong performance by the offense. Both sides of the ball really proving to play well here in this first half. Howard takes the kick and is stopped by 3 Lakers on the play. Ben Torkelson, Austin Wright, and Giacomo Passioni all on the stop. 3 juniors for the Lakers making that play. And the Lions come back onto the field trying to maybe get something started here after many unsuccessful drives in the first half so far. 3 receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. Coppage takes the snap, hands it off in the middle. Number 42, that is Jermaine, for just about a 5-yard gain here. 2nd and 5 set up for the Lions of West Linn. Ball down at the 25-yard line. Lions, not the Rams, back on the ball once again. Handoff in the middle, stopped by Austin Fonts as Spencer Anderson comes in at the end of the play. It's not the first time I've called Spencer Anderson's name tonight. He's been all over the field, even with a rushing touchdown on the offensive side of the ball, as he gets some love from the defensive line coaches. Limping off the field a little bit, but nothing serious, I'm sure. Coppage in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks right. Romello Washington comes off the right side. He's going to chase him down, and he does. Coppage gets the ball off, but that'll be called incomplete. Coppage lucky to get that off as Romello Washington came out very quick off the right side and chased him down. After a quick call in from athletic director Mr. Horak, he wanted me to clarify that Jordan's name is pronounced Horak and not Horak as it is being pronounced by the PA announcer here for West Linn. Jack Anderson takes the punt and he calls a fair catch at just about the 40-yard line for the Lakers. Lakers back onto the field here. Justin Rupi at quarterback in the shotgun set. Griffin out to the left. Anderson and Palermini to the right. Oh, it's a direct snap to J.B. Holmes, who cuts it up the middle, bounces outside, sees a little bit of daylight, cuts back to the middle, and breaks it all the way into the end zone. That is one heck of a run by J.B. Holmes. And this game is getting straight up out of hand.
For a touchdown, 60-yard run.
Great blocking by the Laker offensive line, led by Kyle Peterson, Noah Peterson, no relation there, Austin Fonts, Reed Penny, Colin Calhoun, and Austin Fonts.
Attempting the point after is number 15, Graves.
Graves once again on the field to kick the extra point, and it is good.
And with 3:59 to go in the second quarter on a 60-yard run by number 2, Holmes.
3:59 left in this second quarter. JB Holmes awarded a 59-yard touchdown run. It's officially 59 yards. On the direct snap, you might have seen Justin Rupi fake as if the snap went over his head, and JB Holmes took that right up the middle. Broke 3 or 4 tackles, bounced it outside, bounced it back inside, and made it all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. And this is turning into quite the blowout. 38-0, and we are not even at halftime. The Lions jog onto the field to receive this kickoff, once again by Graves. Lakers student section, very big for an away game. Westland, of course, not far of a drive. As the kick is deep back to Jared Howard. Bunch of Lakers in. And Howard breaks it outside. It breaks a couple tackles. Ben Torkelson misses. The ball is fumbled, but they call him down. They call that Howard was down before the fumble. Taken down by Austin Wright. And the Lions hope to get something going here as Coppage tries to rally the troops before this drive. In the I formation, 2 receivers to the right for the Lions. Handed off to the right. Tries to run outside. Tries to bounce it back to the left, but nothing doing as Campbell and Nick Bunick are in for the stop there. Michael Scow has entered the game at D-line, number 22. Suffered a series of very severe knee injuries and is finally back to play his senior year. The Lions break the huddle once again. I formation, 2 backs. It's a fake handoff. Coppage rolls right. Mitch Lomax tracing him down. Jack Anderson misses the interception. Uncharacteristic, but it would have been a great play if he made it. Jack Anderson with the stop nonetheless. And the Lions will be set up with a 3rd and 8 here. Three minutes left in this second quarter. Once again, 38-0 Lakers. One receiver each side for the Lions. Michael Weiss fakes as if he's going to bring some pressure. Comes back up. He does. Coppage drops back, gets rid of it. Chandler Kelly on the stop. A great play. Both Kelly and Jack Anderson were in on the stop, and that will create another 4th and long for the Lions, and they will kick it off to Jack Anderson. I'm surprised the Lakers don't have a younger player back there to return. Trying to avoid injury as much as we can here after what we've gone through so far this season. And he punts it off to the middle. Jack Anderson will take a fair catch, and he brings it in at just about the 26-yard line.
Fair catch call. 1st and 10 for Lake Oswego. Ball spotted at the 28-yard line.
The Lakers, not a lot of options at backup quarterback. Harrison Reese, Zach Parker, Harrison Ramey all out due to injury. So the Lakers will keep their first squad on the field for what I imagine only till the end of the half if it stays like this. Next in line, Mitchell Verberg at quarterback. Spencer Anderson takes the handoff, bounces it out left. Held up initially, but breaks through the first tackle miraculously and breaks it forward for only about 1 yard, but quite the impressive 1 yard run. And despite what the refs have marked, it'll be second down for the Lakers here. Just about 9 yards. Pallarmini out to the right, Griffin to the left. 2 running backs in the backfield. It's handed off up the middle to Nick Underwood. Runs over one Lion, but eventually taken down by number 40 for the Lions. That's Kevin Edwards on the stop. Third and 6 here for the Lakers. And Holmes back in at running back. Third and 5. Jack Anderson stays on the right side. A little bit of confusion, but he pushes him back out. Ruby snaps it, looks left to Anderson. And the ball looked to be deflected at the line of scrimmage there. And that is the first stop of the night for the Rams, or the Lions. That is about the third time I've made that mistake. It is the West Linn Lions and not the Central Catholic Rams that we are playing tonight at West Linn High School on a beautiful night for football. Jack Anderson back to punt the ball away. The first time the Lakers have punted so far this evening. Snap back to Anderson. He punts it off. It's a nice punt, pushing Howard back to the 30. It bounces at just about the 35, takes a West Linn bounce, and is out of bounds at the 35-yard line. That'll bring up a first and 10 for West Linn. Coppage in the backfield at quarterback and shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Handoff up the middle. Stopped by Ryan Hill, and Jack Anderson comes in late to try to strip the ball away. And the Lions break the huddle, and they are on the ball here. Coppage in the backfield. Just about 41 seconds here in the second quarter. The ball is thrown deep. Chandler Kelly breaks on it and breaks up the pass there for the Lions of West Linn. Third down and 9. The Lions looking to pull something together here as the first half is ending. Back on the ball, 3 receivers to the right. In a passing situation here on 3rd and long. They decide to hand it off up the middle. Jack Anderson on the tackle, barely gets him, but stops the play there. A big tackle by Anderson, as if he didn't make that, I don't know who would have. 1st and 10 for West Linn. Probably their most successful play on the night so far. Ball is snapped back to Coppage. He looks left, he looks back to the right. Andrew Wren on the sack. Andrew sticks with it and gets the sack. And I think that will end the first half. as long as Westland does not call for a timeout. That will do it. Lakers up 38, Westland with 0. It is all Lakers in the first half.
right, Lakers, we are back here for the second half. The Lakers are up 38-0 on West Linn, the rival here in West Linn Stadium. Lakers have been playing well all night, and West Linn just hasn't seemed to get anything going tonight. And West Linn will be kicking off to the Lakers as West Linn started off with the ball in the first half. And here's the start of the second half. It's a short kick on the ground. And it's a good return.
Kick is taken by number 8, Ramona Washington. On the tap for West Linn is number 44, Brett Kruger.
And it was a great return there by Ramona Washington. Got a short kick, but somehow found a way to get a good solid return out of it. And the Lakers will take the ball here, first down from about the 38. Justin Rupi at quarterback in the I formation, 2 receivers to the right. And there's a timeout by West Linn.
Timeout called West Linn.
Must not have had the right personnel in, as it seems that number 5 was not in the lineup, and they didn't have enough men on the field. The Lakers have been playing well all night, and West Linn is just, it's a rough night for them. They have a big crowd going for them, but it just hasn't been anyway because the Lake Oswego has been playing very well all night. And Justin Rupi has been on his game, making great passes. And the line up front's been blocking perfectly for Rupi and the running backs, as Spencer Anderson has ran it in. And now the Lakers are back in the I formation, 2 to the right. Justin's ready. Justin Rupi hands it off to JB Holmes. JB Holmes seems to have some room. He's got a tack, and he gets a good solid gain of about 19 yards. JB Holmes for the first down. JB Holmes got great blocking in front of him, and he seemed to drag a couple players along with him after a 19-yard gain finally got brought down. And the Lakers will have it first down at the 46 in West Linn's territory. Justin Rupi in the I formation with a receiver on each side. Griffin on the left, Pals on the right. Rupi takes a snap, hands off to Spencer Anderson. And Spencer Anderson's going to get a great blocking ahead of him, and that's going to be good enough for a first down, Lake Oswego. Lake Oswego's been driving the ball all night, and it seems like West Linn hasn't been able to find a way to stop them. And just in case you haven't noticed, Justin Rupi's been hobbling a little bit. He's coming off an injury in the ankle. And Jack Anderson has taken some snaps at quarterback tonight, but Justin Rupi's been looking pretty good fighting through that injury. Lake Oswego in the I formation, 2 to the right. He's going to hand off to Spencer Anderson again. Spencer gets great blocking. He runs over. He runs over the safety, almost gets free, but gets a shoestring tackle after a gain of 7. My mistake, number 30 is Travis Sanders, not Spencer Anderson on that last run. Travis Sanders, one of the few juniors in this lineup that's gotten lots of playing time. And it looks like Coach Corey sent Jack Anderson for this one at quarterback, as Jack Anderson's back at quarterback with Sanders to his right, Washington to his left, and Pallarmini and Griffin to his right. He's going to hand it off to Sanders. Sanders get good blocking, and he fights for his way for a first down. Travis Sanders on a good gain, got good blocking, 4-yard gain, which is good enough for the first down. And LO will have it at West Linn's 23-yard line. Justin Rupi's back in on this play at quarterback. I formation, receiver to the right, receiver to the left. Rupi's in a handoff to Sanders again. Again, great blocking. Sanders makes one miss.
Sanders, the
And he
ball carrier.
finds a way to get down to the 9-yard line of West Linn. And again, a first down, and Lake Oswego keeps driving.
Connor Neurons.
It's been the story all night. Lake Oswego just keeps driving, and West Lynn's defense hasn't been able to stay with them. It's been a long night for the West Linn Lions. Again in the I formation. Sanders still in the backfield. Rupee under center. Rupee's going to get a counter to Sanders. Sanders runs over one guy, but then he's met by 2 or 3
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Lions.
On the tackle, number 2.
It seems to be a little shoving, but Reed
Westland Howard, penalty flag on the play.
looks like a little shoving after the play, and looks like Lake Oswego's going to get called on that one for a personal foul. Number 2, Jared Howard, seemed to get into it with Sanders after he had already been on the ground, and it seemed like one of the linemen just was protecting his running back and pushed him off. It's Noah Peterson with the personal foul. That'll be a 15-yard penalty and back him up to West Lynn's 22.
Penalty moves the ball out to the 22-yard line. First and goal.
Rupee again under center in the I formation, receiver to each side. Toss left to Sanders. Great blocking by the tight end. Sanders bounces off a couple tacklers,
Sanders, the ball carrier.
but West Linn did a good job there meeting him at the line of scrimmage, and he only found a gain of 2 yards.
Here's it down to the 20-yard line. Second goal for the 20.
It's going to be second and goal from the 20-yard line, because it was first and goal when they got the personal foul penalty. And the refs are talking something over. And the refs are trying to say it's third down, not second down. Third and goal from the 20-yard line. So it'll be third and goal. Rupee's in the shotgun here with Anderson in the slot, Palomini to the left, Griffin to the right. He's got Anderson in motion. Rupee's going to take the snap. He looks for Connor Griffin in the slant, and that was a dangerous pass. Led Connor Griffin into a safety that almost hit him hard. Luckily, Connor Griffin got away from the contact, but that will be an incomplete pass and fourth and goal from the 20.
Brings up fourth down.
And Griffin Graves is going to try to attempt a 37-yard field goal. Griffin has had a sprained ankle. He's battling through the injury. And let's see how he does on this one. He connected earlier from about 30 yards. And the ref's throwing a flag. There is no flag on the field as the ref is going to pick up his flag. And so Graves is going to look to attempt a 37. And as I said, he made one from 30 earlier, and it looked good enough. So I think he'll have the distance on this one. But we'll see. Snap down. The kick is up, and it looks like it's got it. And he's got it from 37. Griffin Graves on his second field goal tonight. And now make this game 41-0 Lake Oswego. With 8:09 in the third quarter. Lake Oswego has remained on top all night.
And with 8:09 to go in the third quarter on a 37-yard field goal by number 15, Graves. Lake Oswego 41, Westland no score.
And Lake Oswego will be kicking off. Griffin Gray's kick. And West Linn has Jared Howard. Jared Howard and number 4, Dalton Tour. Grays is ready, and Grays going to kick it deep to Jared Howard. Kick to about the 4, and Howard's going to take the return. Howard finds a hole, but he gets met.
Howard, the ball carrier, tripped up by number
Big
9,
hit by Lake Oswego.
Chandler Kelly.
It's number 35.
Balls at their
I believe
22-yard
it's
line.
Torkelson with the tackle. And West Linn's in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And he's going to hand it off to the running back with a nice draw play, which picks up a solid gain of about 7 yards.
Number 42, Louis Germain. Turns it out to the 30-yard line. Pick up 7, brings up second down and 3.
West Linn's been having a rough night, and they're trying to get their first score of the night here on this drive with a shotgun, 2 receivers on each side. The quarterback's going to hand it off to the running back, and he's going to get tackled,
The ball carrier
and he's going to get a generous spot, and I believe he has enough for the first down.
on the tackle, number 63, Andrew Wren.
His tackle by number 63, Andrew
First
Wren,
down, West Linn.
and it is good enough for a West Linn first down. West Linn hoping to keep this drive going with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and the ref blows his whistle, and there's a flag on the right side of the field. And they're going to call offsides on the defense, lining up in the neutral zone. And it looks like Ryan Hill's talking to the ref about the call.
Lake Oswego, 5-yard penalty.
And so that's going to make it 1st and 5 for the Lions at their own 39. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Lions in that shotgun again. Lakers looking to be in a nickel pack with 5 cornerbacks. And they get a good solid run, and that's a good play for West Linn, and he gets chased down at the Lake Oswego 32.
On the tackle, number 28, Duncan Campbell.
Louis Germain with the run, and he gets a good solid gain
Lake Oswego's 32-yard
of over
line.
20
First
yards,
down.
and that's a first down for West Linn. West Linn has a pretty good drive going this right now, and they're hoping to get a touchdown here. They're going to throw a screen pass to Jared, and he gets a good solid gain,
Pass complete to number 2.
and he has enough for the first down, and West Linn has gotten 3 straight first downs. Jared Howard with the first down catch from Hayden Coppage, the quarterback. And West Linn stays in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left, running back to his left. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to drop back. Finds his receiver a little high, but the receiver goes up and gets it, and that's going to be a gain of about 4 or 5 yards, and he was taken down by number 30, Travis Sanders.
Second down and 6. Ball's at the 16.
And West Linn, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hands off to the running back, and he's going to He's chased down by number 35, Torkelson. And he keeps going, but there seems to be some pushing and shoving at the end of the play between a West Linn player and Andrew Wren.
Picks up a couple, brings up 3rd down and 4. Ball's at the 14.
That's going to be a solid gain for about a yard, maybe 2. Elo read it well and had a bunch of players there on the stop. And West Linn's hoping to get the first down here with about a 3rd and 4. They stay in the shotgun. They got Howard in motion. Coppage back to pass. He's got his screen pass to the right. The running back, there's a flag, but the running back seems to pick up the first down, but there is a flag. It could have been holding on the offensive linemen that were out and ahead of the running back. This one might be coming back. And it is a holding call on the offensive line.
West Linn.
So remain 3rd down. But it's going to look like a long 3rd down now after that holding penalty.
They push the ball back to the 27-yard line. Brings up 3rd down 17.
So it'll be 3rd and 17 at the Lakers 27. West Linn's ball with a long 3rd down here. He sends the running back out to left. Coppage back to pass. Sees a receiver in the middle, and he finds a receiver in the middle for a good 10-yard gain. But it will not be enough for the first down. But it looks like West Linn is going to go for it on 4th and 7 from Lake Oswego's 17. Coppage gets the call. West Linn in the shotgun. And there's a timeout. West Linn. That's their 2nd timeout of the 2nd half. So West Linn, after the timeout, has talked it over. And Coppage is back there by himself. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Takes a snap. Finds a receiver, but the receiver drops it. And Lake Oswego is going to get the ball back in their own territory. And West Linn had the first down, but the receiver dropped it.
At the grill, half smoked chicken, $5.
Lake Oswego's going to get the ball, and Lake Oswego's been dominant all night. And Lake Oswego lately has been rolling over teams. And they've been playing really well, hoping to repeat a state championship.
Quarterback number 4, Jordan Horak.
Jordan Horak in at quarterback. Jordan's going to hand it off to Travis Sanders for a good 2-3 yard gain. And it's a 2-yard gain by Travis Sanders. And again, Horak hands off to Sanders for a 4-yard gain.
Collison, the ball carrier, on the tackle, Westland, number 76.
And right now we want to thank all of you for listening to Laker Broadcasting. And we have state champs listening, Alex Matthews and TJ Dorado from last year's state championship team.
He's up 3rd down and 3.
Alex is now at Penn, and TJ Dorado's at Arizona. Horak with the handoff. And he is met at the line of scrimmage for, he might have gotten a yard, but not much.
For Westland was number 2, Jared Howard. Brings up 4th down.
So it's going to be 4th down and about inches. And Horak is in at quarterback. Seems like Coach Corey's benching Justin Rupi because he wants to make sure Rupi stays healthy and doesn't get injured late in this game that is seemingly over. Horak at quarterback in the I formation. Horak's going to hand it off. He is met at the line of scrimmage, but he seems to fight his way, and I think he got it for the 1st down. And yes, it's good enough. Lake Oswego 1st down. And the Lakers are going to come back in the I formation. 2 receivers to the right. Nick Amaker on the right side. Horak takes a snap, toss right. And he's got some good blocking, but Westland had some good pursuit.
On the tackle, Westland, number 40. Kevin Edwards.
Lake Oswego might have gotten a yard on that.
Yard of the play brings up 2nd down and 9.
Horak gets the call from Coach Corey, jogs into the huddle. And they know the play. And they come back in the I formation. This time the receivers to the left. Horak takes it, fakes the toss, hands off, up the middle, but Westland wasn't fooled.
Number 66.
And Lake Oswego is going to lose a half a yard on that one. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. But that looks like it's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Lake Oswego up 41, Westland nothing. And Lake Oswego's here at the start of the 4th quarter, up 41-0. And it looks like Harrison Reese is in at quarterback. Lake Oswego's been switching up the quarterbacks tonight because their starting quarterback Justin Rupi is a little banged up, and Harrison Ramey, their usual second string who sees some time, is out with a sprained shoulder. And Harrison Reese is just coming off a concussion. Reese is going to hand off number 32, and number 32 is going to get a good gain of about 6 yards. But that's going to make it a 4th down for Lake Oswego, and they're going to punt.
Carries it up to the 34-yard line. Brings up 4th down. Back to take the punt, number 2, Howard.
And the punt is up. Solid punt, and it's going to get a Laker bounce to the West Linn 37.
That punt was by number 16, Tyler Coleman. Rolls down to the 37-yard line, be 1st and 10 for West Linn.
And West Linn's going to get on offense, and they're going to try and get a score up on the scoreboard. But Lake Oswego's defense has shut them out so far through 3 quarters. West Linn hasn't been able to get anything going. They had one drive, but a holding penalty on the 3rd down really cost them and put them back. And now West Linn's hoping to get something up on the board at the handoff. Running back trying to run away from his tacklers, but he is met by 4 Lakers at the sideline.
And off to number 4, Dalton Tour. And on the tackle, number 35, Ben Berkelson.
And the tackle is made by number 35, Ben Torkelson.
And quarterback for West Linn, number 11, Andy Blaine.
And as I was saying, these Lakers on defense have been shutting West Linn down all night. West Linn hasn't been able to run, and they haven't been able to throw. The Lake Oswego defense has just done a good job containing them. And Cobbage fumbles the snap, but manages to get it back, and he is going to be tackled for a 1-yard gain.
Turns it out to the 40, picks up about 2. Picks up 3rd down and 7.
Lake Oswego trying to keep the shutout going as West Linn's going to run with 4 receivers to the left. The quarterback's going to do a draw. He looks and he tries to run him over. Quarterback lowered the shoulder and ran over the defender, but it looks like a West Linn player is down. Duncan Campbell was there to take the quarterback down after he got hit hard. But Duncan Campbell is strong enough to fight through and bring him down with him. And Lake Oswego's defense has been strong all year. One concern was they've had some depth issues with injuries. Like Chad Walker, number 13. It's a big injury for Lake Oswego. And Reed Martin is out tonight, which is a huge loss for that linebacker core. But the second string has really stepped up tonight for the Lakers. And the West Linn player down was number 3, Mario Mastandrea. He is helped off by Lake Oswego and West Linn trainer. And I hope he's all right. But there's 10:36 left here in the 4th quarter. Lake Oswego 41-0. And the Lakers are hoping to keep this shutout going. It's West Linn. Runs a zone read, hands it off to the running back.
No, two are the ball carrier.
He is met by 4 Lakers.
On the tackle, number 82, A.J. Van Leeuwen.
And the tackle is made by number 82, A.J. Van Leeuwen, helped out by number 35, Ben Torkelson.
Lakers 49-yard line.
And it's going to be 2nd and 7
West Linn, number 18.
at the Lake Oswego 48. West Linn in the shotgun, 3 to the right. Quarterback's going to roll out right. But the quarterback is stopped, and he is met by multiple Lakers.
On the stop, number 28, Duncan Campbell.
Number 18, Matt Fletcher for West Linn with a solid 6-yard gain to make this a 3rd down and 1. Third down and 1 from the Lake Oswego 43. West Linn in the shotgun again. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Oh, and there's going to be movement on the offensive line. Number 74. Number 74, Noah Bagley. Moved a little early. And that's going to be a 5-yard penalty that's going to make an easy 3rd down conversion not so easy. And this West Linn crowd is just stunned, and the Lake Oswego student section is moving and doing the wave over there, and they're enjoying themselves with a commanding 41-0 lead. West Linn's going to take the snap. They're going to hand it off. He is tackled by number 30, Travis Sanders. And this might have enough for the 1st down. They might need a measurement. But no, the ref says he has enough, and that's going to be a West Linn 1st down. West Linn's got a drive going for them. Let's see if they can get this one in the end zone. West Linn again in the shotgun. Spread. Lake Oswego in a nickel pack. High snap. Quarterback fumbles but just dives on it and makes a smart play to get down on the football to keep the ball in West Linn's hands, but that's going to be a loss. That's going to be a loss of 8 yards. And that's going to push the ball back to the 50-yard line. West Linn on a 2nd and 18. Has no running back in the backfield. Empty backfield, 4 receivers to the left. Looks like a screen pass to the left. Receiver catches it, but he doesn't get much as Lake Oswego is all over. And Ben Torkelson, who has seemed to be all over the place tonight, in on the tackle. And that's going to be a loss of 1 yard. And that's going to be a long 3rd down. And the Lake Oswego defense has done a great job of forcing West Linn into long 3rd downs this evening. And West Linn's going to try to get a 1st down here, but it's a long way to go. Quarterback takes a snap, looks downfield. He's got a receiver. He's looking deep. He's looking deep, but A.J. Van Leeuwen comes out of nowhere and makes the play. A.J. Van Leeuwen knocks it away. And that was a great play in the secondary, which will force a 4th down. That's going to force a 4th down, and that's going to be a punt for West Linn. Number 88 for the Lakers back to receive. And it looks like this one's just going to bounce its way into Lake Oswego territory. And it takes a great West Linn bounce. And they're going to down the ball at the 2-yard line of Lake Oswego. So Lake Oswego will have the ball at their 2-yard line with 6:58 to go, and Lake Oswego is going to look to run this clock out. And you are watching Laker Broadcasting. Special thanks to Trevor Moore for putting this broadcast together, and the help from Kelsey Talbot. Lakers in the I formation. Harrison Reese at quarterback. Harrison Reese going to hand off. And he's met at the, number 32's met at the line of scrimmage for a no-yard gain.
Number 32, Tollison, the ball carrier. Quarterback for Lake Oswego is number 18.
And that's going to be Tollison for a, looks like the refs gave him a 1-yard gain, and Tollison's going to get the 1-yard gain to make this 2nd and 9 from the Laker 3-yard line. Harrison Reese at quarterback. I formation. Handoff again to Tollison. Tollison finds a hole. He gets tripped up as he goes through, but takes the ball for a 5-yard gain to the Lake Oswego 8-yard line, making this a 3rd and 4. Solid 5-yard gain from Tollison. The clock's ticking down to 5:55 left here in the game. And Lake Oswego in the I formation again. Harrison Reese with the handoff up the middle, and Tollison's going to get a no-yard gain. Got met at the line of scrimmage by a bunch of Lions. And West Linn Lions get the stop there, and that's going to force Lake Oswego to punt it on 4th down.
And the punt for Lake Oswego, number 16, Tyler Coleman.
And that's a solid punt to Lake Oswego 37. That's going to be about a 30-yard punt. And that's going to be a 1st down for West Linn in Lake Oswego territory. And this could be the drive where they get on the scoreboard. You would hate to be shut out versus a league rivalry here between the West Linn Lions and Lake Oswego. West Linn comes out in the shotgun, trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Quarterback takes a snap, quarterback drops back. He's got a receiver on the sideline, low throw, and it's not too low for the receiver. Receiver went down, but wasn't able to get it. Good play call, had an open receiver, but just threw it short. West Linn again in the trips right. One receiver to the left, running back to his right. Quarterback's going to take the snap, drop back. He's got his running back in the middle, but the running back heard footsteps and wasn't able to hang on to the ball. And that's going to be a 3rd down and 10 with 4:52 left here in the game. West Linn again, same formation, trips right, one receiver to the left, and it seems like West Linn's been running the same formation all day. West Linn hands off to the running back this time. He's got nowhere to go though. And West Linn's gonna get maybe a 2-yard gain, but that's gonna make it 4th and 8, but West Linn's gonna go for it. West Linn, 4th down and 8 from the Lakers 34. 4:45 left. Quarterback takes snap, drops back. has a receiver on the sideline, but the receiver drops the pass. And that's going to be a turnover for West Linn.
Oswego will take over on down.
Had his receiver, great ball. But the receiver wasn't able to hang on to it. And that West Linn receiving core has been an issue for them tonight. But this one's long over as Lake Oswego is going to look to run the clock out here by running the ball. Hand off, toss right to number 28 for a 1 yard.
26, Daniel Dennis.
Excuse me, 26. Daniel Dennis won the 1 yard gain. And Elo's in the I formation, 2 receivers to the left. Handoff, good solid gain of about 3 yards
And to number 41,
to number 41.
Noah Buki. On the tackle, number 12 for West Linn, Logan Ems. 3rd down.
And Elo toss right to Daniel Dennis. Daniel Dennis gets a good solid gain on 3rd down, but wasn't able to get enough for the first down. He's going to be about a yard short, and that's going to, I think that might be a Lake Oswego punt. Oh no, Coach Corey. Coach Corey's going to go for it on 4th and 2. He's hoping to continue to run the clock out. And if he gets the first down here, I think he'll be able to run the clock out. Handoff to the fullback, but the fullback's tripped up, and he's going to be short a yard.
Handoff to number 24, Colby Pello. Stopped by the West Linn Lions. Lions will take over on downs. 1st and 10 for West Linn.
And that's going to be a Lake Oswego turnover. West Linn with the ball in Lake Oswego territory with 2:46 left. This game's been a Lake Oswego favored game, and Lake Oswego's just been dominating the game. West Linn hasn't put anything together. As they're in the shotgun, receiver, he's got a receiver downfield, and he hits, oh, but the receiver drops it.
Penalty flag on the play.
There's a flag in the backfield anyway, but still, this receiving core for West Linn's been dropping balls all day, and it's been a major issue for them. There's a holding penalty on the offense that would have brought that play back anyways, but still, this receiving core for West Linn hasn't been able to make the catches they need. But that's not the only reason they're down 41-0. Lake Oswego has played great defense, and Lake Oswego's offense hasn't been stopped all day. My apologies, the quarterback number 18 is actually Mitchell Verberg.
Personal foul, face mask call.
Mitchell
against the Lions,
Verberg
15-yard penalty.
is coming up. He's a sophomore. And Mitchell Verberg's seen some playing time here in the 4th quarter as Lake Oswego has a commanding lead. Verberg's been getting some playing time with the quarterback injuries to Harrison Ramey, Harrison Reese, and Zach Parker of the JV squad out with a collarbone. And then West Linn on the throw, and it's incomplete.
Pass incomplete intended for number 24. Great move.
West Linn hasn't been in sync tonight. They have no rhythm in that offense. And that must be partly because Lake Oswego has been putting some good pressure on this offense. Lake Oswego up 41-0. West Linn in the shotgun, 3 to the right. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off right. Running back's got some room. He's gonna get a solid gain for about 20 yards. Make that about 18 yards. They'll move the ball up to Lake Oswego 43. And this will make this a 3rd down and 11 in Lake Oswego territory with the clock ticking down towards 2 minutes. Quarterback takes a snap. Quarterback gets drilled as he throws it, and he overthrows the receiver. And he had pressure in his face.
Number 87, Anthony Mathis, brings up 4th down.
And West Linn's here in the shotgun again, looking to try and find a score in these last 2 minutes, as they're going to drop back on 4th and 11. He's getting chased. The quarterback's going to get chased out of the pocket, and he's going to be short of about 5 yards in Lake Oswego's ball, and they will run the clock out. Lake Oswego will take it. Mitchell Verberg, the freshman, will take this and run the clock out here. Lake Oswego in the I formation, but they're just going to hand the ball off and run this clock out, as it looks like Lake Oswego will run away with this one, 41-0. West Linn hasn't been much in this game ever since the first quarter. They haven't been in it, as Lake Oswego jumped on West Linn early. And that high-powered offense of Lake Oswego was clicking on all cylinders. And Lake Oswego, Mitchell Verber is just going to take the knee. And this clock's going to run down. They're now below a minute, and it looks like Mitchell Verber will have to run one more play.
3rd down.
And then Lake Oswego will have the W. Lake Oswego came in here to West Linn on a tough road game, but Lake Oswego is living up to the hype as they stomp all over West Linn tonight. And Mitchell Verberg's going to take a knee, and that will be it, folks. As the clock ticks down towards 0, Lake Oswego goes to shake hands. And that's going to be final score: Lake Oswego 41, West Linn nothing. As that Laker defense shut out West Linn, and it's a big league victory for Lake Oswego. Thanks for tuning in to Laker Broadcasting. And you can check us on Twitter, our Tumblr page, and we hope to see you next week.